ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम्। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे।
तदेतत्सत्यं मन्त्रेषु कर्माणि कवयो यान्यपश्यन्तानि त्रेतायां बहुधा सन्ततानि तान्याचरत नियतं सत्यकामाः एष वः पन्थाः सुकृतस्य लोके।
Idagam Sarvam Ishvaraha is the revelation of the Upanishad. Ishvara is Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam of this Srishti. The Srishti consists of Bhoktru Prapancha and Bhogya Prapancha. Bhoktru Prapancha is called microcosm, the enjoyer. Bhogya Prapancha is called macrocosm, the enjoyed objects in the creation. Both are Ishvara's manifestation, is the revelation of the Shastram. Understanding this will lead to a lot of emotional benefits in our life. Ignorance of this fact will lead to sense of alienation, isolation. Being isolated and being small, naturally the consequence will be fear, anxiety about this vast creation. The isolation leads to insecurity. The sense of insecurity will go only when we understand that I am not isolated. I am part of this big system. So, Ishvara must be understood as revealed by the Upanishad Shastram, and this understanding led Hindu community or Sanatana Dharmi to live a life with great culture. So everything is divine for a Hindu. All that is here is Ishvara. Therefore, all that is here is sacred. So nothing in the creation deserves disrespect, negation. During philosophical analysis, the Vedanta Shastram itself negates. What it negates is only name and form, which doesn't have any independent existence. But it never negates the substance. So therefore, one should understand Ishvara in its totality. That total understanding will lead to human mind to live the life with security, peace and happiness. Therefore, for a Hindu, the very Panchabhutas are divine. And we literally worship Panchabhutas. So every Kshetram has one grandness. That Kshetra Devata is the representative of this particular Panchabhuta. In Tamil Nadu, you can have Panchabhuta Kshetra. Among the Panchabhutas, space is the most subtlest thing. Without space, nobody can exist even. So, Avakasha Prathatru Akashaha. What is the definition of Akasha? Avakasha Prathatru, that which gives space to you to exist, is called Akashaha, and that Akasha is represented in our worship as Chidambaram. That's called Chidambara Rahasyam. What is the secret? Ishvara is in the form of Akasha. It is not available for sensory perception. You can imagine, that's all. Because of travel of the sound, you can imagine that space. It is not available for our perception. So that is the secret. It is revealed. It is nothing but Ishvara. Now you tell where you are missing Ishvara. Wherever you go, space is there. So why people are struggling to find Ishvara? That is the question mark from the Upanishad. How can you miss him to find? To find something, you have to miss him first. How can you miss him? Then Vayu Tattvam. Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi, tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyam. Vayu Tattvam is worshipped in Kalahasti Kshetram, Andhra Pradesh. Then Agni Kshetram, Arunachaleshwara, Thiruvannamalai. Agni is worshipped as Ishvara. Then Jalam. Near Trichy, there is a place called Thiruvannaikaval. Jalam is worshipped as the form of Ishvara, and Prithvi, whichever form you worship, is nothing but form of the Prithvi. So, without these Panchabhutas, human existence is not possible. Therefore, revere them. Make use of them, but revere them. Then comes Kala Tattvam in the Srishti. Panchabhutas, then Kala Tattvam. Kala Tattvam is worshipped only by a Hindu. No religion worships Kala Tattvam. Because Hindi is so intelligent. The Guru Parampara is so intelligent that it has understood without Kala Tattvam, nothing is going to happen in my life. So I cannot hate it and reject it. Once anything comes under my purview of hatred, then it becomes a threat to me. So make friendship, have reverence. Even though Kala Tattvam is Sarva Bhakshakaha, destroyer of everything in our life, but still we revere that role of destruction. So by Kala Tattvam, many empires were leveled to the ground. You can see in our nation, so many empires empty spaces nowadays. All the emperors are swallowed. All the global trotters are swallowed by Kala Tattvam. Therefore, everyone is afraid of this Kala Tattvam. But Hindu is happy with Kala Tattvam. The Kala Tattvam alone manifests as Brahma, Vishnu, Rudraha. You invoke anyone, you have invoked all the three. Brahma represents origin of the product, Vishnu represents sustenance of the product, and Shiva, Rudra represents resolution of the product, not destruction. Because nothing is destroyed, nothing can be destroyed. So my Acharya Swami used to say, born is gone. Born is gone. Born means Brahma, is means Vishnu, gone means Rudra. You cannot separate this statement. You invoke anyone. You invoke Vishnu, is. Next stage is what? Gone. Gone will come back again. Born. Is gone, born. Born is gone, born. Or you invoke Rudra, gone. Gone means not totally gone. It is there in avyakta form, unmanifest form. It is there. So nothing can come out of nothing. So gone is, then born. So Hindu knows this fact. That's why he celebrates everything. Whether it is birth or death or life. Every time anything happens in our life, nothing but celebration. Correct? There is no place for morrow. What a beautiful concept of accepting the truth as it is and living our life aligning with that. So birth also everybody celebrate. Growth also everybody celebrate. While growing, whatever happens, marriage, so many things happen. So celebration only. Death also, same drums with the fact. In North India, Ram Nam Satyai is the chanting. In South India, drums and trumpets. And drum beating also has a beautiful teaching. You might have heard that. Dan danakan, danakatakan, dan danakan, danakatakan, dan dan. What is the meaning, you know? He was there yesterday, today he has gone. Today who is here playing the drums will go tomorrow. So that is the fact. Then comes, what is there in this Srishti? Panchabhutas are there. Kala Tattvam is there. Then what comes? Knowledge, Vidya. Any part of the creation is full of Vidya. Whether it is forest or cave or above earth, below earth or on the surface of the earth, everywhere Vidya is there. Only thing is you have to tune your instrument to receive that Vidya. So, knowledge is sacred for a Hindu. Whether it is Aparavidya or Paravidya, but it is sacred. My Acharya Swami used to say, that is why even if inadvertently you step on the modern Indian history book, which has full of lies, but still you will touch your head. Sorry. Correct? Modern Indian history full of lies, written by British and their slaves. But still, if you inadvertently touch it through your leg or stamped on that book, you will ask for pardon. So, Vidya is sacred. That is why this land is named as Bharatam. Bharatam means what? Bha, knowledge. Ratam, a land which enjoys being knowledgeable. Thousands of students used to come from outside India to learn from Bharatam. Then comes Sampat. Wealth, anywhere, full of wealth only. Dhanam, Dhanyam, Varam. Varam means life companion. Dhanam, Dhanyam, you know meaning. Varam means life companion. Santanam, Rajani. Aishwaryam, masterliness. Master over oneself, one's own family, like that. Masterliness. Vijayam, victory is Lakshmi. Viryam, strength is Lakshmi. Then finally, Vairagyam, being detached in spite of possessing all these things. Otherwise, it will swallow you. If you don't have detachment, it will swallow you by creating ahankara. Care of Ravana, example. All Lakshmi had except one Lakshmi. Vairagya. Vairagya means what? Alam buddhihi is called Vairagya. Enough. Santushtihi. Absence of greediness. Absence of jealousy. Absence of attachment. So, Dhanalakshmi, Dhanyalakshmi, Varalakshmi, Santanalakshmi, Vijayalakshmi, Viryalakshmi, Aishwaryalakshmi, eighth one is Vairagya Lakshmi. That is why Vishnu continues to be Vishnu because of this knowledge that Vairagyam is a very important Lakshmi. That's why he is unopposed. Nobody even tries to catch his position, you see. They went for Vaikuntha also to fight with Vishnu. I am the Vishnu, like that telling. Hiranyakashipu went like that. Who is that Vishnu? I want to conquer him. What he did, you know? He has vacated the place. He was not holding. Simply disappeared. Then Hiranyakashipu declared, afraid of me, that fellow has ran away. Then worship of Vishnu stopped for 73 Chaturyugas. Vishnu was not having any problem. Whether you worship or not, respect or not, that is my respect. My dignity doesn't depend upon your acceptance. What a Vairagya. This is called Vairagya. Another fellow, his brother went. Hiranyaksha, his name. Where is Vishnu? Where is Vishnu? On the way, he met our Narad Bhagavan. Being Vishnu Bhakta, Narad Bhagavan gave nice description of Vishnu. So that fellow thought, oh, it's all wonderful fellow. This fellow, Mr. Universe, he might have been. Because beautiful, powerful, like that description was given. So he thought, I am going to fight with Mr. Universe and I will declare myself as Mr. Universe. So he was searching. Finally, he found a farm with pig face. Acha, how much Vairagyam should have been there in the mind of Vishnu Bhagavan to convert his beautiful face, Adhara Madhuram, Nayana Madhuram, Kamala Madhuram. Every part of his face is form is full of Madhuram only, beautiful only, Sundaram only. But he has voluntarily converted his form as a pig form. How much Vairagyam should have been there, please tell. When Bhrigu Rishi came, he expressed his Vairagyam. So to choose whether Bhrigu Rishi, who has kicked him on his chest, or to keep Lakshmi on his chest. So he has selected Bhrigu Rishi's feet and held his feet on his hand. I am so adamant fellow, whether your feet are in pain, like that he said. So Mother Lakshmi said, Arey fellow, all the while I am giving grandeur to you. This Dadiwala Swami came and kicked you without even respecting you, and you are holding his feet on your palm. I am going out. Vishnu never stopped. Vairagyam. You understand now meaning of Vairagyam? My splendor, my existence doesn't depend upon any of these achievements in my life. That is called Vidya. That's why Vidya will give dhanam. Knowledge gives wealth. Not only external wealth. Wealth means fellows only understand these only currencies and dollars and gold and silver and land. That is one part, inner part of the human achievement. There are nice things to achieve in human life. How many nice things? Other 7 items. Nowadays, present generation doesn't know at all. There are 7 Lakshmis are there, which these fellows don't care for it. Neither he cares for his health, Veeri Lakshmi Nasti. Nor care for spouse, Varalakshmi Nasti. Doesn't care for children, Santana Lakshmi Nasti. When he wants Sampat, Bhagavan says, keep this Vairagyam also as one of the Sampat. Otherwise, he will be swallowed by that. So, for a Hindu, Sampat is divine. Whatever is in the Srishti has brought into 4 categories. Panchabhutas, Kala Tattvam, Vidya and wealth, Ashtavida Lakshmi. See the thinking level of our elders. Classifications requires clarity. Imagine in your house, varieties of objects are there, just dumped. You have to classify and put it in its own place. Do you need clarity or not? What clarity you need? What is this object? What for it is meant? Where to keep? So, the entire Srishti is classified with 4 categories. Other than this, nothing is there. This is classification of object. All are objects, inert, revered as manifestation of the conscious. What else is there in this Srishti? One more thing is there. Life. Life is there. And the expressions of life is there. Life and the expressions of life. So all living beings come under that category. Panchabhutas, Kala Tattvam, knowledge, Vidya and wealth, Ashtavida Lakshmi. Then Bhokta. Bhokta, Vidya is there, but Jnata is not there. What to do? Bhoga Vastu is there, but Bhokta is not there. What is the utility? So, life. And the life should have access to the all these inert matters. Life is just opposite to inert matter. So, how should have the connection? So, in between, one connecting fellow must be there. Connecting fellow between the life principle and inert principle. Who is that connecting fellow, you know? Body. That's why it is called Bhoga Ayatanam. Bhoga Ayatanam. And in that body, Bhoga Karanani, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani. So, Pancha Bhautika Shariram iti. That is why it can respond to the Panchabhuta. It can respond to the Kala Tattvam. Understood? It can respond to the Vidya. So, Pancha Bhautika Shariram, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, and Manaha, Buddhihi, Sorav, Chittam, and ignorance, being idiot is very important. To live in this world as an individual, first qualification is what? One should be idiot. To live in this world as an individual, one should be idiot first. To enter the mental hospital, what is the qualification, please tell? What is the qualification? Being a patient. So, Pancha Bhautika Shariram are all divine for us. That is why in our Purana, varieties of bodies are represented in our worship. Each Devata will have their own vehicle, supporter, assistant, or ornament. Some bodies in the creation are associated as ornament with the Ishvara. Snake, ornament. Ganapati is wearing snake body as a belt. Now also belt is there. Some bodies in the creation, bird's body, aquatic creature's body, all are vahana. When it is associated with the Ishvara, you cannot reject it. So when you do Arati, you have to do Arati for Vishnu along with Garuda Alvar. Alvar means one who has immersed his life with the Lord. So entire life is meant for him, no other work for him. That individual is in the form of a bird. Similarly, every animal, all contradictory things, living in same place, in same family. You imagine Bhagavan Shiva's family. So many contradictory people are in the outhouse. Correct? Ganapati's snake built and rat vehicle, then Muruga's peacock. Snake and peacock are opposite. Rat and snakes are opposite. Okay. Then bull, Bhagavan, old ambassador car, bull. Then Simha, mother's vehicle is Simha. So like that, in same outhouse, all have their own place. They also have pet animals, but they don't have attachment to pet animals. Human being is allowed to keep pet animals because Bhagavan himself is having, but no attachment. They are available for the Lord's service voluntarily. Their absence doesn't make Lord as Apurna. In that mental condition, you keep any pet animal. No problem. But if you find that you are Apurnaha in the absence of that pet dog and cat, then you are in samsara. So, all types of Pancha Bhautika Shariram is sacred. That is why, if you step upon anything inadvertently, immediately you ask for pardon. But you kill consciously. The same body. Consciously you kill. On the road, when you walk, if you step upon ant, immediately, like that. You cannot ask pardon because it doesn't have time to wait for your excuse. Okay, you feel unnecessarily, like that. But the same ant enters your bedroom and roaming on the bed, suppose. You take it consciously, you keep it. Because everyone should be given their space and it is given by the Lord, you stay in your place. In Tamil there is a song. யாரும் இருக்குமிடத்தில் இருந்துவிட்டால் எல்லாம் சௌக்கியம். One should keep their own place. It applies to all jivas. For Rakshasas, separate loka is there. When they try to capture the loka meant for knowledge, meant for humans and rishis, then Bhagavan interferes. No, go there. Your place is good for you. So, Pancha Bhautika Shariram is sacred. Then, what about human pursuits? All human pursuits also are sacred. That's why Vidya is sacred, victory is sacred, Shakti is sacred. You can have any pursuit with these three factors. Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. First comes Jnana Shakti, then comes Ichha Shakti, third only Kriya Shakti. You know something exists and you know that it is going to add the value for you according to your understanding. Therefore, you desire for it and you work for it to get. So, Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti are all divine mothers of all the three departments, head of the departments. How nicely classified is the entire Srishti and the Srishti Karta. So, all human pursuits are divine. And fortunately, the Shastram says, the so-called Dukkham also is divine. Human suffering is divine. Understood? Even human suffering is divine. How human suffering is divine? It teaches certain lesson. What is the lesson? Don't hold on to me. I am only Nama Rupa Karma. Srishti has 5 items. Asti bhati priyam rupam namacha atra panchamam. Asti bhati priyam. Sachidanandam they say. Then nama rupam. Adyatrayam brahma rupam. Tatodvayam jagat rupam. Neither nama has any independent existence, nor rupa has any independent existence. So therefore, the so-called dukkham. Dukkha means what? Anishta praptihi. That which I don't desire, I receive it. That's all. Anishta prapti is called dukkham. If dukkham is divine, then what about sukham? Sukham also divine. Ishta praptihi. So praptihi, apraptihi, both are divine. So victory and loss, both are object of our respect. A person who never respects victory falls for that victory. A person never respects loss, never gets up from that loss. Understood? You have to respect the loss and analyze why it has failed. Every scientist respects that loss. என்னப்பா கரெக்டா வந்திருக்கான் நான் வரலையே. First time rocket launching failed, you know. How it failed, you know. That launcher should mechanically rise and keep the rocket in 45-degree angle. Failed. What to do? Then physically they did it and successfully launched. Then they were wondering why this launcher has failed. So they learned mechanical error. Similarly, every defeat, every loss has a learning. One who learns becomes successful, becomes scientist, becomes wealthy man. Similarly, every success has a learning. You have to handle it properly, otherwise it will follow you. So, both Dukkham and Sukham are divine. Sukham is divine, everybody knows. Because when people are happy, all are blessings of the Lord. And that time, Dukkham also should be considered as a blessing of the Lord. That's why one mother in Bhagavata Shastram, Kunti, Mother Kunti, prays. Vipatat santunas chachpate tatra tatra jagat guru. You are coming as a jagat guru in the form of Vipat to teach me. So therefore, nothing deserves our rejection and disrespect. It's a beautiful vision in the mind of the Hindu because of this Sanatana Shastra Parampara. That is why he worships anything, including milestone, including instrument which he uses daily. Children, pen they will offer. A day is given, Vishwakarma day it is called. Any instrument you use in your life is given by one Adhisthana Devata, Vishwakarma. Department, everything is classification as a head of the department, you know. That is how it runs properly. Ishvara cannot come down and verify all, single man act, no. It's all democratic, understood. Like a university is run by a vice chancellor. What you will do? You will create head of the department and hand over the responsibility to that head of the department. If anybody violates that, then he will come and handle it. Correct? Similarly, system, it's all full of system. System keepers are called Devata. System creator is called Ishvara. You understand now? Now, which part is devil's part in our understanding in the creation? Completely opposite to this Arabic and Christian religious view. Completely opposite. Very beginning itself they have created devil and put the devil as a competitor for God. and a confusing factor in the human mind. Srishti begins with these four pillars. One is Ishvara, another is devil, third one is Adam, fourth one is Eve. That's over. The entire humanity is condemned as progeny of evil people. Very progeny is punishment. How the vision changes, you see. You will begin the life with condemnation and punishment. Where will end? That is why their end also, crucifixion. The Sanatana Dharma begins with what? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Ends where, you know? Ha hu ha hu ha hu. Ahamannam, ahamannam, ahamannam. With Samagana it ends. Life journey ends with Samagana. That's why our culture is full of celebration. Anything and everything celebrate. And you invoke the Lord in any form, and you don't bother about destroying that form also. He has invoked the Lord. Asmin Haridra Bimbe Mahaganapatim Avahayam. Mahaganapati means stout Ganapati is invoked in where? Asmin Haridra Bimbe, turmeric powder which is kept as a balance of extra day cooking, now is taken, made as a form of Mahaganapati. Then third day, what is the condition of this Mahaganapati form? Turmeric powders, the paste form. What is the condition? Put back into sambar. It goes back to sambar. Or you make a Mahaganapati statue with mud, only 3 days, maximum 5 days, or still maximum 7 days. After that, same Mahaganapati which was given all types of worships, Abhisheka, Alankara, Vastra, Abhushana, Arati, Bhoga, everything. 7th day or 5th day or 3rd day. Some intelligent people, same day. Where? To the dirty gutter water. Either it is in the ocean, or in a dirty river, or in a pond. That times imagine Ganapati object. Hey, where you are taking? And that too with procession, with all happiness. You want to destroy me? Don't be idiot. We consider you as Gurudev and worshipped all these things. After teaching us, you forgot the truth. What is the truth? You forgot. So Ganapati asked about. Anityam Asukam Lokam. You only told all forms are subject to arrival and departure, having a purpose of transaction. Transaction over. How can I keep you 365 days? Then how will arrive? Better you go back. Don't forget the truth. Okay? Like that, this fellow with all procession, no crying. But this Hindu community is branded as idolated. Who is idolated? How can I destroy the idol if I am an idolater? That's a Semitic religion. Any form connected with their religion cannot be destroyed. It is called desecration. Far as we ourselves will do. Suppose any another religious person takes a cross and openly puts in the fire, suppose. It is called desecration. Or take Bible and puts in the fire. Take Quran, puts in the fire. It's called desecration. Blasphemy. In some nations, capital punishment. In our nation, jail punishment. Why you know? They cannot accept any form connected with their religion is disrespected. In our religion, you see, we ourselves will do that. No problem. Purpose is over, go back to the source. That's all our idea. Not to desecrate. We don't consider it as a desecrate. We consider it as making it to go back to its pavilion. Understood? So how can I be named as, branded as idolater? Other religious people brand me. But I am the knowledgeable one who can invoke the Lord in any form, being omnipotent, omnipresent. To have Ganga Snanam, to invoke Ganga in your life, do you need from Gangotri to Ganga Sagar swimming? To invoke the attention of a tall father, does a child require to embrace the entire body of the father? A simple touch, little finger touch of the child will invoke the attention of the father. Is it partial attention or complete attention? Full attention. What is, my dear, like that? Even though the little finger of the little child touches the little finger of the big father, attention is full attention. Understood? The little finger is called Aridra Bimbam, turmeric powder palm. Big father, Mahaganapati, created by little child. Understood? Attention is full. So, everything is worship for me. From morning to night, whatever happens in my life is worship, including walking, taking bath, dressing, applying fair and lovely, nothing but worship. That is why I do the same thing to Bhagavan. But not fair and lovely, but chandan paste. These are all old fair and chandan paste. Fair and lovely means what? Some cream, na? Sugandham is applied to Bhagavan. Same Sugandham which I apply to my body. Food is offered to Bhagavan. Same food which I wish to take. நான் எதை சாப்பிட்றேனோ அதை தான் படைப்பேன். Whatever I can consume, that only I can offer. So in worship also, varieties allowed, no problem. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to tell, one fellow was asked, was a Jamindar, he was asked, sir, why you did not celebrate this year Durga Puja? That fellow told, teeth has fallen. Teeth has fallen. How your teeth falling and Durga Puja celebration is connected? Hey, Durga Puja means offering the goat. When it is offered to the mother, who will eat? I have to take prasad. When I am not in a position to take that goat as a prasad, how can I offer to mother? So no celebration. So variety is accepted. That is why all types of pujas are accepted. For Hindu, no problem in any type of puja. But for Semitic religious people, very particular about even language of the puja. Only Arabic language, Bhagavan. No other language you can. Only in that direction, only at that time, particular time, like that. Only, no choice. Whether it is form of the Lord, or guna, properties of the Lord, or transaction with the Lord, or methods of transaction with the Lord, language of transaction with the Lord, all are fixed. One coat should be owned by all humanity. So what we say, Bhagavan being Sarvagataha, you can invoke. Formless can be invoked in any form. That is the knowledge behind it. Sweet doesn't have any form. Okay. Sweet. Does the sweet has any form? Sweet doesn't have any form. It can be invoked in any form. Similarly, space doesn't have any form. It can be invoked, whether it is stomach space or room space, for some fellows, brain space. You can invoke this space. Agni can be invoked in any form. If mishandled, it will cause the destruction. Well utilized, it will give for prosperity. Similarly, Jalam, the electricity which you are enjoying in the form of light and fan, AC, is nothing but product of Jalam, product of Vayu Tattvam, product of Agni Tattvam. Understood? So one form is not complete by itself. That's the knowledge we have. Therefore, we use that form and we allow that form to get destroyed. And we celebrate that destruction. This is the knowledge level. More and more you penetrate in the Vedantic teaching, then only you will understand why this civilization is still alive. It will swallow every idea. No idea you can find in any community, any culture, any religion which is not told and respected in this culture. So we have no problem in worshipping the cross. Even though the cross is a mark of punishment, it is associated with criminals, but we don't have problem. We revere. Understood? You ask an Islamic person about the cross or a Jew about the cross, but Hindu doesn't have any problem. எல்லாரும் வந்துருங்க, no problem. I have big space both in my house, in my puja room and in my heart also. That is why this civilization survives. It doesn't have hatred or enmity towards any culture, any person, any object in this world. Whenever this knowledge is disturbed, then comes punishment to this culture. Are, you are the light, you are the salt of the earth. If salt loses the saltness, how the world will get saltness? Please tell. These are the words told by Bhagavan Jesus to his disciples. Be the salt of the earth. That means what? Be the renunciate. Be pure. Blessed are those who are pure, for they can say the Lord. One statement. But these things will not be explained in congregations, you know. All nonsense will be explained. These are all the core principle of Christian religion. They won't explain all this. Sermon of the Mount. The Swami of our Ramakrishna Parampara has written a book on that, you know. Tremendous explanation. It is not new for us, because those who are pure will see the Lord. That is our teaching, Sanatana Dharma's teaching. It is Shastra Vakya. Nothing new to us. But for them it is very new. Blessed are those who are peacemakers, for they will sustain in the world. It is there, you know. Bhagavan Jesus says, make peace. But everywhere fighting, every time fighting. And keeping the Bible and Quran fighting. We have this teaching, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Any utterance, any action, religious action, ends with what? Shanti, not one Shanti. Adhyatmika Shanti, Adi Bhautika Shanti, Adi Daivika Shanti. Make peace with yourself. Make peace with your neighbors. Make peace with the natural force. All the three have problems there. I am not criticizing. I am just compare and contrast how this Sanatana Dharma can make humanity to live peacefully, happily, with security. Because of its culture, its philosophy, its theology of accommodative nature. We embrace all. We want to live with all embracing only. But in the form of embracing, if somebody stabs at the back of the Hindu, what to do? He is forced to defend. Understood? If you read in the history, when the war came, when Mahabharata war came, please tell. When all options are exhausted, then only war. Declared by not the affected person, victim, but the aggressor. Similarly, Ramayana war. When all options, repeatedly Bhagavan was sending Shanti Doot. One old man was sent first, okay. At least a child is sent now. At least second time he will. All options are exhausted. No other way for a Sanatana Dharmi to defend himself and his culture for the protection of the welfare of the humanity. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj said, if Sanatana Dharma is destroyed, humanity will not there. If other religions are destroyed, no problem for the humanity. Because they are dealing with certain particular community in the humanity. They are not dealing with the entire humanity. Certain segment of human community is dealt with. Let's say they need followers. They need professing one's own faith. 5 times you have to profess. My God is great, my God. 5 times daily, otherwise you will forget it. In every incident in your life, you have to profess that you are a Christian. Baptism, it's a professing. I have faith in the Lord. Then they used to give Lord's body in the form of a simple biscuit type. Then I accept that He is the resurrector of my life. Then marriage ceremony. Then death ceremony. All ceremony you have to profess. Every time profess. Why? People need group. Then only that group has problem, because no accommodative philosophy or idea is accepted. Because they have underscored, this is last. That's called fundamentals. 5 fundamentals of Christianity. Go and read. They have closed the line. Ours, no line at all. Every time is open. Any idiot can be an acharya in our parampara. You see, in modern India, many acclaimed religious leaders who are famous in media really don't have basics. When they speak, you can know that if you have basics learning, you can know how idiot that fellow is. But he represents individual. No problem. Because you are catering to some community, some category, some level of maturity people. Otherwise, they will go that side, or opposite side, or Nasti. Something will happen unnecessarily. All right, let him come from that level. In Tamil Nadu, you have all samples. Varieties are samples. No problem. Because ekam sat, vipra, bahuda, vadanti. Truth is one. It can be expressed by scholars in any way. As long as society accepts you as scholar, you will have followers. Simple. That's why you have no problem. Varieties of ashramas, varieties of traditions. If you want to know, you have to attend Mahakumbha Mela, which happened last year. Are 9,000 ashramas akadas. That's all. And varieties of paramparas. From naked sadhus to silk cloth wearing sadhus. Swami is wearing silk cloth, golden ornament. Another Swami which represents another parampara, no cloth, only bhasma. Devotees go to both places. In Shankara Peetham, Shankaracharya's parampara, the Shankaracharya sits like this, with all silk cloth and golden hara, and Rudraksha also with gold, big gold, and Kirita. We go and respect. Same public goes to the Nangta Babas and they have selfie also. Accept. That's why Swami Vivekananda Maharaj, 100 years before he declared, 130 years before he declared. Not only we tolerate, we accept. Only request is, don't prescribe it for all people. And don't condemn other faiths. Simple. Because the Semitic religion begins with condemnation. So it cannot stop condemning. The Semitic religion begins with exclusivity, not inclusivity. Jew religion begins with exclusivity called Abraham. Come, I will make you people as my beloved. See, exclusivity. That's why they are fighting for one small piece of land. Promised land it is called. Now it is called Israel. From that, another group of exclusivity. Followers of Son of the Lord. First one is follower of Father. Now Christianity is follower of Son. Then third religion, follower of Messenger. That Messenger is a last one. But all exclusivity. Problem. World is full of problems because of absence of this knowledge that idagam sarvam Ishvara. Do you understand how much important this revelation is? Understanding both in our personal life, in social life, in national life. If Vedanta is taught to national leaders, the society will not be like this. That's why Swami Vivekananda Maharaj told, I am here to take this Vedanta to the doorstep of a Chandala. Chandala means one who doesn't have any discipline at all. No problem. Let him be a dirty fellow. But the idea will make him to be pure, clean. Now purity is a scarcity. Purity is a scarcity. Hygiene is a scarcity. Many people bother about drinking water hygiene. They don't bother about hygiene in thought process. It's all scarcity now. Hearing pure thoughts, it's a scarcity. With all faith, you go to hear, and what you hear is nothing but foul sound, all lies. So Vedanta is the beacon light for the people who are searching for safety, peace, happiness, life, love, embracing all. Where? Only in Vedanta. Only in Upanishad. Not even in other religious portion of Hinduism. Please understand. All fighting wallas only. Only in Upanishad, only in Vedanta, the connecting thread is kept. But still it is not available for the society. That is why Swami Vivekananda Maharaj asked the disciples of this Guru Parampara, told, don't bother about their preparation, their capacity of learning, don't bother about it. You just give to them. You don't know who is there in what maturity, but you give them. That's why these type of classes are done in our Parampara. To hear this, you have to, in traditional ashramas, if you want to hear, you should fulfill certain criteria. Generally, you should be a Brahmana by Kulam, then Gayatri Upasakaha by Diksha, then Sannyasi by lifestyle. Otherwise, it is not taught. It's not taught. You go anywhere, it's not taught. Bhajans are done. Shastram is not taught. The Shastram is taught in a pure format in our Guru Parampara because both Guru Maharaj, Sri Guru Maharaj and Swami Vivekananda Maharaj told, this is the only medicine. Before give this medicine, give them food. Sri Guru Maharaj used to say, Naren, तुम्हारा Vedanta खाली पेट के नहीं. Don't teach this to a hungry stomach. So therefore, feed that stomach. Then you teach it. Extra duty. Feeding the stomach belongs to society. Belongs to Raja, the king, tax collector. But sadhus are involved in that. Why you know? To give this also along with that feed. So compassionate service with samadrishti. Sivajnane Jivase. Exemplary life based on this vision that idagam sarvam is Ishvaraha is prescribed in our Guru Parampara and practiced in our Guru Parampara. It is easy to take classes. Tell to others, what about you? Don't touch me. Don't come near to me. You are lower caste. Like that. Even those who preach have this discrimination in their mind. That doesn't mean that you have to go and embrace everyone. But whether you are free from that discrimination. Don't have discrimination seeing the form of the person. Chandalostu sadvijostu guru rikesha manisha mama. Whether this knowledge is coming from a Chandala or a Vijaha, don't bother about it. That is the openness of our parampara. But practicing is very difficult for many. But in our parampara, this knowledge that Ishvara is all. Therefore, everything is object of my service, my worship. What a beautiful attitude live our daily life. You understand now? The benefit of understanding is, first is it makes you the dharmikavan. In the previous class I told. Dharma is the central point of our human life. Whether you agree Ishvara or not, we don't bother. Behave well. With yourself, with others. Behave well. With yourself, with others. If you don't behave well, you will have problem with yourself, split personality. If you don't behave with others properly, you will have problem with the society. Next level of maturity is what? Find out who has provided all this system. Find out the provider. Find out the provider. Who is the provider? He is there everywhere, in every object, in every situation, in every person, in every living being. Therefore, invoke him and revere him, worship him. Then fourth level is there. Make him as your friend and life partner. Understood? Make him as your friend, philosopher, guide and life partner. Find out that infallible entity. That's the advice based on this revelation we will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.
हीनति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् हीनति ब्रह्माण्डे हीनति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् हीनति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् हीनति ब्रह्माण्डे त्वच्चक्षुश्रुति जिह्वाघ्राणि त्वच्चक्षुश्रुति जिह्वाघ्राणि पञ्चविध प्राणोपस्थानि पञ्चविध प्राणोपस्थानि कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे शब्दस्पर्श रसादिकमात्रे शब्दस्पर्श रसादिकमात्रे सात्विक राजस तामसमत्रे सात्विक राजस तामसमत्रे कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे बुद्धिमनश्चित्ताहङ्कारे बुद्धिमनश्चित्ताहङ्कारे भूजलतेजो गगनसमीरे भूजलतेजो गगनसमीरे कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे परमहंस रूपेण विहता परमहंस रूपेण विहता ब्रह्मा विष्णुरुद्रादिककर्ता ब्रह्मा विष्णुरुद्रादिककर्ता कीलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् कीलति